Oh shit. Oh yeah. All right. God damn it. I guess we can get started. Shit. Ain't nothing wrong with doing something early. Now, we got to all understand it's a new year and I'm having fun and I fucking thought of this little tune. It's a Christmas song. I caught a broad and her name is Polly. Tra la 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 la. The abba dabba Q will make sure you're jolly. Tra la 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 la. We'll be happy as we get laced, moving with this abba dabba right on pace. When we realize we've all succeeded, we will be at the place we can see. Holidays give us the reason to celebrate the men we've chosen to be. Yes. Hey, you guys call in 702-605-4721. I want to talk to you. It's a new year. We starting it off with some shit. You ain't gotta wait. You can go to motherfucking Rosebud, the author, get any of my books. I mean, I need you on my books. People read my books and love them. There's no more registration days. You can forget that. What's up, caller?
What's up, Rosebud? How you doing today, man?
I'm cool, brother. What's up?
Man, I'm good, man. Just getting up early, man. Caught you live. I just wanted to call in, man, and just give props to my sensei. I've been watching you for years, and I just wanted to give a shout out to SWU. Think if it's changing my life. It's got me out there being social. I was out last night at the bar for the first time in a while, implementing the tactics that I learned on SWU. And man, just anybody that's thinking about joining, that's the truth, man. I just wanted to give you your props, man. It's a good program. Anybody listening? Yeah, man.
Hey, bro. Hey, man. I really appreciate that support, bro. And
absolutely.
I don't recognize your voice, so you are obviously not utilizing your one-on-one calls.
I haven't called in a while, man, but I'm gonna start doing it, man.
All right, brother. Make sure you do.
I'm gonna get at you.
All right, man. Thanks.
All right. I'm gonna listen to the show. I'm gonna let you get back to it.
You know it. Okay, you guys. It ain't gonna do you no good to not fucking use your calls. The calls are like personal one-on-ones, coaching sessions. And we could clear up whatever is not clear. Whatever is giving you any type of problem. All right. Now, registration days. There are no more. You don't have to worry about registration days. You can think of it, and you can sign up in the same minute. Whenever you think of it, it doesn't matter. You can sign up at any time, 24/7, 365. And your doggone semester is going to begin when you sign up. Period. It's that simple. Now, uh, I'm predicting in 2024 that I'm going to shake shit up with SWU. And I hope you know, I don't thrive on bullshit. I thrive on real shit. Real shit, like taking the time to take care of my alumni. This is after they've graduated. What's up, caller?
Hey, what's up, OG?
I'm
Ronnie
good.
J, how you doing there?
I'm good, brother. How about you?
Man, happy 2020, 2024. It's all in motion.
All right.
Feeling good, man. Just want to say I'm happy to see that you still at it. Man, I done learned so much over the years, and still applying everything, still learning, staying on my ABPs.
Hey, that's what's up, bro. You got a question or something?
You know, like you said, I Rose, but I done got married. You know what I mean? So the game kind of coming to me different now.
Yeah.
And it seemed like since I've been married, you know how it goes. Like, you know, this is giving me even more action here and there.
And when you get off the market, that's when all the action comes. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Shit. Wow. Like, what's some thoughts you have just in terms of like, you know, weighing the risk and reward, you know, extracurricular activities and that type of thing?
Man, I ain't with the extracurricular activity. You know, you might think I am, but if I'm married, I ain't fucking with nobody but my wife.
True indeed. You said that before, so shit, you just repeating it, and you know.
That's how I go, man. Hey, if you want a quality person, you got to be a quality person.
Man, you got to be a friend to have a friend. So yeah, that's pretty much what I've been applying. You know, I do the real estate, so I kind of done flipped a lot of this energy and sexual tension towards, you know, building my real estate team. I be recruiting, you know, female agents. So that's my thing for the next year. Just want to stay focused and you know, bring some women on the team that can really sell this real estate.
Well, that's what you do, brothers. That's what you do. Stay focused and make your shit work in 24. Hey, be cool. Hey, you know what? When you guys call in, don't tell your ideas. I mean, you know, it's okay to say you have an idea that you're working on, but don't give your shit away, because you never know who's listening, and these motherfuckers are thieves. Not all of you. You know, I'm included in that too. I steal some shit. I done heard some shit a motherfucker did and changed it up and liked it and changed it up and shit. So it ain't that you can't or shouldn't do it. It's just that when it is done, you got to be able to make a move and keep on rolling. Because what I'm saying is, when I get alumni, they done graduated, I'm still helping them. I'm still available to them even after I didn't got their money. I'm hard at work for them, and they gonna reap the benefits, because I truly believe that if you keep working, if you keep dealing with what you dealing with, only you gonna make some adjustments. Because part of the assignments uh, that I give has to do with exposing yourself, exposing your weaknesses, exposing where you slow at, exposing it on social media. I know that's embarrassing. It's embarrassing to the person that's embarrassed to admit having these problems. But to the person that's admitting having these problems and using it as a stepping stone to get away from these problems, and using that as a stepping stone to chase that dream you have of becoming this man, see, there's a lot going on. You know, I don't want them posting nothing about me. I want them posting about their progress. And I can only tell you, no matter what you think, you will be buying my fucking course. There have been a lot of you taking advantage of the different delivery style. And those of you that's about to do it, you won't be sorry. I'm really talking to those of you who are still waiting to make that decision. You want to do this, you heard a lot about it. You keep hearing people, touting it and shit, but you still ain't made your mind. I just have a hard time trying to figure out how you plan to change your luck, how you plan to change your style, how you plan to change anything if you don't get with change. How, if you don't understand the importance of making change, how could you really do it? The thing is, you've been doing what you believe is the right thing to do, only to find out not only are you doing sucker shit, you don't have no goddamn conversation. What else do you need to happen to you before you realize help is only a few dollars away? If I could, I would drop a ton of bricks on you, but that would be way too much work for me. Shit. Well, is your year you're gonna waste pretending to be happy with your fucking station in life as a doormat at my house for the women to use to clean their feet on before they enter my crib? Now, I ain't really want none of y'all to go through that. A lot of this shit I'm talking is because I wanted to affect you in the way that I wanted to affect you. I'm experiencing a lot of respect recently. And you just heard a couple of them calling me and giving the nigga some respect. But I'm saying, I put big effort into reaching you guys. But some of you are really lost and need to find your way. I know I worked hard on my course, and the way you guys are reacting, you know it too. You can see it's fully thought out. You can see your worries if you go through the course. Yes, you're going to have worries reading all this new shit. Yes, this shit is going to completely have you discombobulated. But if you follow the instructions, not only will you be contacting me here and there, but later on down the line, you'll see the things you're thinking are correct and they're getting explained. You just read something and you fucking want to know it all right now. You gotta learn shit. You gotta learn to be patient. So you gotta learn to appreciate people's work. You gotta go at it at a broader basis. That's why you don't want to be going into this talking about bitches. I always talk about bitches. Dudes always talk about bitches. That's because that's what dudes do. But in reality, this is much bigger than bitches. There's so many dudes in countries other than the United States that praise my course. It's like unbelievable. But that just goes to prove being a man is universal. Once you have the formula translates to the same formula in any language. It's a formula that works and is worth everything you had to go through and whatever amount of money it costs to get it. Which at this point is not much because I told you guys when I was selling it big money, that was so I could get to this point. Because this show is at a very reasonable price versus $1,500. Now, what I hate most about the success of my alumni is those motherfuckers are so goddamn busy, they don't have time to, stop by or holler at a nigga. None of that shit. They busy failing, then winning, then trying at something else again. You know, they so busy doing that shit that they hardly have time to sleep. Their dreams of being a Lothario are no longer far-fetched. They're not on the computer trying to catch a woman, talking about looking for a good woman. Is anyone out there? And when they do catch one, they don't stop there. They've learned from me. For you to be the best man you could be, you need to know women, not a woman. You need to know women, plural. Having one woman is too close to having none. You should have learned from me also. Until you're ready to marry that one particular woman, you need to have as many women at the same time as you can. Only when you marry do you have one woman. Word to the wise, from the wise. Now I'm telling you, nothing touches my course in the clarity it brings to you. The advantage of my generosity, take advantage of my generosity, and you won't be sorry. Some of you are still waiting to make that decision. It's beyond me. It's beyond my comprehension as to how you plan to change the outcomes you be having if you don't learn how to change. You're repeating the same mistakes as if you're going to get a different outcome. You don't have any conversation and you're afraid to go one-on-one with a lady because of that. One important thing. If any of you think my posts, as prejudiced as they may sound sometimes, but if any of you think I do not write with the education I'm getting in mind, you're sadly mistaken. What's up, caller?
Hey, what's going on, Rosebud? Happy 2024.
Same to you, my brother.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I got two questions, and they're kind of related. First question is going to be like, what are your views on doubt, like doubt in general? And the second one is related. It's like I'm working on thinking positively, but I feel like there's two sides to it. You got to think positively, and you also got to not think negatively. So I want you to kind of expand on the whole not thinking negatively part, because that's what I'm working on right now.
Hey, bro, there's some things in life that are impossible for some people. Now, I don't believe in that not having doubt. I believe in having doubt. I have quite a bit of doubt. But that's why I go so hard. Because I ain't finna let this doubt be true, or this doubt make me not do whatever the hell I'm thinking. Doubt is a hell of a motivator for me. It just is. Anytime I think of something, nigga, you can't do that. I say that first, almost everything. And once I get to thinking that, I start, writing shit down as far as steps to take to get whatever I'm talking about. And once I'm writing them steps down, it's on and cracking, because the steps make it easy for you to reach your goal. You got, let's say you want to start this radio station. And, well, first thing you got to write down what you do first. You got to write down how you going to run your shit. And as you mark those things off that you're doing, getting ready to start your shit, as you marking them off, when you get to that last one, your shit is ready, because you didn't went through the steps to make a program that you're going to follow that's going to become successful. Doubt is very important. Now, as far as staying positive, that's how you stay positive, by doubting. Well, at least that's how I stay positive. Man, I doubt every motherfucking thing, but that don't mean I stay there with the doubt. Shit, I doubt everything. Then I make moves to make what I'm doubting not true. I don't just think it. I don't just think something. I fucking do it. You know, and it just shows doubt is a motivator. You feel me?
Yeah. I do feel you, but a lot of people make it seem like you got to get rid of doubt all the way. Like, how you feel about that?
Those are people who are afraid of themselves. They only want to have one version of them. Ain't no in the world you ain't no doubt. If you live a life without doubt, you don't think. So what I'm saying is, when a person tells you to get rid of doubt, they're really telling you to stop being scared to doubt. Because doubt don't make you a person less. It make you a person that's more. I mean, like Muhammad Ali. Do you think he did not have doubt? The only doubt he had was whether he was going to stop fighting or not. Why? Because he loved what he was doing. That made him break it down. He learned how to jab. He learned how, footwork. He learned all of this stuff. And then he put it together in the combination that he did to make him who he was. But he only learned how to do all that shit because he doubted if he could. And once he could, once that he showed that he could do it, it seemed like he never had doubt. But that's what motivated him. Doubt. People don't even think I'm the greatest. I mean, shit, man. It's a motivator. It's all about how you perceive things. All right?
Yes, sir. Appreciate it.
It'd be cool. Hey, you guys, keep them calls coming. I love it. 702-605-4721. But what I'm really trying to get at is that you're going to have a different outcome if you think things through. Now, me, if I didn't include the valuable knowledge that I'm getting in the things that we speak about, I believe, I just don't believe I would be having such success. I've learned a hell of a lot about people in this program that I'm in, well, program I graduated from. And I learned so much that I would fail to be someone to respect if I didn't really give this knowledge to you as I speak. But my students, when they speak, I be on their English, their English composition. I be wanting them to know shit. What's up, caller?
Hello, Rosebud. How are you?
I'm fine, man. What about you?
I'm very good. I want to wish you a very good 2024, and I want to ask a question.
Come on with the question, and I appreciate the 24. You too.
Yeah. As far as raising a daughter, what are the main components of creating in her a perception of me as an authority, having her somewhat fear and respect me without being cruel or abusive? Because I really want her to learn to respect authority.
Man, I don't know if you know, I raised a daughter on my own. She's 28. She's pregnant now. This is her first kid. She ain't been in no trouble. I ain't saying she was an angel, but when she was 6 months old and I got her, that was what you just asked was paramount on my mind. I want her to grow up to be a lady. I want her to grow up to have respect. But you got to you got to represent that if you saying these things. So what I'm saying is, I had a lot of goddamn rules I couldn't do if it came to women. If they was at my house and my daughter was up and it was time for her to go to bed, I would make sure the broad actually wasn't there. You know, why? Because I don't want my daughter thinking all these women can spend the night with me. You know, that's making her respect me, and that's also showing her what a respectful woman would do. Is now when she in the bed and they come over, it's on the crack. But what my point is, I had little things that I had to do, I had to see I was doing that represented being a good dad. Uh, Cussing in front of her, that wasn't a bad thing to me. Smoking weed in front of her, that wasn't a bad thing. But she couldn't do none of that shit. She couldn't cuss. She couldn't act like she could smoke until she started smoking, later in life. But what I'm saying, I had rules and regulations. What's good for me ain't good for you. And I don't care what you see me doing or hear me saying, you better do what a little girl supposed to do, or you going to see me. As long as you're doing that, you're doing as much as you can do, because you can't control her. She's going to have her own life. And that's another thing I did too. I did not try to make her live a certain way. I wanted her to be girly. And, when I used to buy her shit when she was little, I used to buy all this little girly shit. And she didn't fucking like that shit. She never would wear the clothes, and she didn't really like the goddamn toys I would buy. But that's because she wanted to be gay, she thought. I didn't know none of this, but when I found that out, it made hella sense to me. When we finally did talk, and I asked her, why you don't like this shit that I be buying you? Because, Dad, I don't like it. And she told me this shit. So I said, well, look, next time something like that jump it off, don't keep it from me so I'll know. And everything changed. And now she ain't hardly, she didn't want to be gay then. She ain't hardly gay now. And I never tried to press it either way. Let her make her own mind up. That's me.
Gotta be by example. She's gonna watch.
You lead by example, man. You express what rules and what the regulations are, but you make sure you don't violate them either. When you come home and you throw your shit down, shit, man, I'm tired. You gotta think, oh man, I gotta pick this up. And put it somewhere, because that's what you're teaching her. You can't be a trampy or a lazy girl. At least that's what I did. You can't leave none of your hair in the sinks or none of that stuff. She didn't do none of that, but now she does it now. But it's cool. She know to clean up behind herself now.
And it's also part accepting her for who she is and who she's gonna be.
Exactly. Exactly, man. You don't want her growing up trying to be your version of a woman. You want her growing up knowing the value that you have, but she gotta, use her own sense of self to become the kind of woman she's gonna become. But I'll say this. I see damn near everything that I put in her, that I wanted to put in her. I see it now as she's growing up. As she didn't blossom into a responsible lady at an early age. I did everything for her, and I kept doing everything for her. But now she do everything. She get her little checks. She's work at that a complex of buildings where she's I forgot what you call it. Where the owners all got to come to her about different shit. Anyway, she pays her car notes, all this stuff, man, and this stuff makes me proud, because I know how many kids don't do that shit and don't expect to do it because their parents didn't put it in them. Do whatever you think is right, brother.
Yeah, and congratulations on being a granddad.
Hey man, for real. That's what's up, man. All right, thanks, man. Hey, so what was I gonna say? My point. I think I just think that I was blessed to be as bright as I am. And I believe in the saying, each one teach one. So whatever I'm learning, whatever luminary I become, I at least want to teach one or two or three or four or five motherfuckers so that they can know it and teach one or two or three or four or five. It just grows exponentially. Exponentially. So I, you know, some of these university motherfuckers, Brown University, one. I ain't gonna mention no names, but I'm talking about some of these black universities. You know, they graduate snooty ass niggas, and I won't be that type, nor will I be like any of those other graduates from those other goddamn colleges or universities that think they the shit, that think they better than you. Or the rest of us because they graduated from that particular university. I have shown you, even with all my degrees, I'm not a traitor and will never turn my motherfucking back on any of you because we're the same. Just like any other fucking university grads who think because they got their degrees, they're better. I'm educated, but I know I'm not better than any of you. Some people who have been educated think that makes a really big difference between you and them. But that difference, even if it does make a difference, it does not make them better than you. It just makes them more educated than you in a particular field. What you don't understand is you put those same fools with each other in the environment that you deal with every day, and they will be equally uneducated as we are in their field of endeavor. See, lucky me. And don't any of you suburban motherfuckers forget this shit. I'm down on both sides of the fence. I know how to argue points scholastically, and I know how to say fuck you in your goddamn point. In an education environment, I would have to argue my points. In an urban one, I know I can say fuck you in your point, but since I'm educated, I'll make your ass examine your points and make sure you really have one. That's what I do now. If a person from a different culture peeks into the intricacies of a different culture, that person will have learned about the differences in those two cultures. Soon, those differences will not be completely eliminated, but they will become closer in similarities. I communicate with an urban flair because I'm communicating with urban people. All other forms of communication that you use with the fucking suburbanites, you know, they're free to listen in on my shit or read my shit, but I let them know, do so at your own risk, because I ain't softening up, I ain't changing shit. I cater to no one, and I love that fact about me. I had an old school chum read one of my posts and feel it was self-advertising. Now I can see that. I can see that he thought I was self-serving, if that's the case, because I see it because hardly any of my posts don't have 300 eyes or a gang of me's. I'm curious. Do anybody out there think there are people who do not self-advertise on social media? Do any of you think of this? What is a status? What does status mean? It's telling you about something. It's telling you up-to-date information. Isn't that advertising? What is a selfie? I'm saying, what is anything on social media if it's not self-advertising? Even if you are posting about a cause like breast cancer, you're still self-promoting. You're promoting what's important to you. Social media is not somewhere you want to be if you do not like self-advertising. Which brings me to the why of it all. Because I really could care less what a person thinks about my self-promotion. Which, in all honesty, we all should be into that. Promoting yourself. Now, if every person on social media is self-promoting, why would someone point it out as if it's an anomaly? Anomaly. People will answer this in every way except what it is. Is it jealousy? I think not. Is it I just want to say something about this? I think not. It's just like when Barack was fucking up. People were acting as if he was the first president to fuck up. When everyone talking shit, no. Every single recent president in the history of the presidency fucked up. So why is it a big deal for him to fuck up? Well, you tell me. He was the first president of color, and people still hate black people. If he did what every other officials did, why call him on it as if he was the only one that did it? I think it was because he's black. If I'm doing on Facebook what people do on Facebook, why did this dude call me on it as if I was the only one doing it? Oh, did I mention he was a white boy? But I know this dude. I grew up with him, and I know he ain't got no fucking racist bone in his body. But still, waters run deep. And what I know don't mean shit in reality. Because there is a reason he felt the need to call me on that. But you'll never get that motherfucker to say it was racially motivated. Like I say, still waters run deep. That's why I stir shit up. Why talk shit? If I didn't talk shit, I would get sick. Talking shit is what keeps me fit. And I cannot see any time in the near future where I will quit. If I didn't talk so much shit, I'd be a regular motherfucker and would not get to be on top of a mountain motherfucking with alpha men. I've been in the lion's den and came out unscathed. I sat around the motherfucking pimp's round table and stood up and pimped. I've traveled across this country with no apparent backup but me, myself, and I, and withstood it all it had to give. I was in a game that if you stay down, you could not help but show the high caliber man, regardless of what you hear. You just the high caliber of man. That caliber I possess within me that others don't have is what propels me. Even when I'm completely and utterly uncertain, like I was a few months ago. concerning Sidewalk University. I thought I was going to close the doors. My mind, my mentality is like a vault. And this vault contains some of the world's greatest secrets. I'm closed off to interference. I'm immune to the bullshit. I'm invincible to my enemies, and I cannot be cracked by any criminal trying to steal the secrets of success for the man of the world. Yeah, this vault I have has all those gems locked up for the safety of them and to make me rich with valuable knowledge that everyone don't have, and they won't get it. I'm such an exciting person to know that I get goosebumps when I see myself in the mirror. I'm just that damn excited. You know, Christmas has always been my favorite holiday. You know, I used to watch my dad watch us open presents on Christmas morning. And he would always have this grin on his face. And he's like, I know now, since I'm a dad, that was a proud smile. Before Christmas, we used to ask Pops, what did he want for Christmas? And he would always say the same thing every fucking year. Oh boy, don't give me nothing. Get your mama something. Every year. And I used to wonder why he passed up a chance to get gifts. And like I say, I know now. A true dad, a true husband, a true parent will forsake all he can have to see his children, his wife, or his mate happy. It's the most fulfilling thing you can do in life if you're a man, if you're a responsible man. Watching your kids scramble from one gift to another, giggling and screaming and making all kinds of noise, having the kind of fun they could only enjoy on that day, Christmas. I hope you guys had a good holiday season. Hey, truckers, I got 5 of you in my group right now. No matter what you think about how dope the 2020 course was, you still can benefit from SWU because 2024 got new twists, new things for you to learn. So many of you have informed me of your success with this new format. I just don't want the rest of you guys to sleep on it. These truckers, some of them, are gaining hella information. You know, I really wish I was green to this game. Because when I was green to this game, I didn't have nobody to listen to like me. There was shit being said like what I be saying, but it wasn't nobody spitting it as far as just somewhere you can listen to it. That's why you had to stay involved with all the fly niggas. Because you get to hear shit. I would take the shit I heard and run to the nearest bitch and bust. I'm just saying, this stuff I'm sharing is priceless. There's only one of 2 things you can do that'll be new this year. 1, the same shit you did last year. Or 2, change that shit. It's a beautiful thing to look back at the last couple of years and see how much I've helped numerous young men get on the road to achieving the full potential as alpha men. I've dealt with and helped men who were in some kind of shell because of past relationships. I helped them come out of it and blossom. I've helped handicapped men see that their body's deformity does not define them. I'll show them you do. I've shown men of all nationalities the one thing that we as men all have in common, and that's we need to be real men. Sure, I let myself get distracted by some of the bullshit that I got to deal with every day. But overall, you all can attest to the fact that I work my butt off. It's for you to understand the path I want you to follow. And for that, I pat myself on the back. Times are hard enough for most of you. Most of you guys out there have it hard. I wonder why when I run into fake dudes, they always try to deny what is already in history. Motherfucker don't have to like me or what I did, but he gotta see that at least I am not a fake. I wonder if you happen to notice how many pages my book is. Rosebud, the American Pen, Part 1. And that was only the first 3 years of my life. I have hella shit to say about this game. Then I get to salivating at the opportunity to set a damn fool straight. Fellas, you guys gotta remember something. You gotta understand something. I am so much calmer than I was when I was down and dirty. If you think I'm off the chains now, can you imagine how I was when this shit was going down? You gotta remember, you kick it with me now that I'm older and much more mellower, if I could say that. But when I was active, you motherfuckers would never had a chance to kick it with me because I wouldn't have the time or the inclination to explain a goddamn thing. I would have said many are called, but very few are chosen. I'm one of the chosen few, and you know it. Sure, there's times when some fool gonna have the nerve to challenge me, but I just told them, I just tell you their argument now, and this will be true until I die. The only point they will dwell on is that I'm an older motherfucker and my shit is outdated. But all of you hear and see what I'm doing. And you still want to hear it. So is old bad? Is this shit outdated? No, man. My only defense would be my old age in my out of date thoughts of the game. That's gonna be my only defense anytime anybody come at me. I'm undefeated, as you can attest to, because it's just in me. It's not on me. I don't change where I'm coming from because my shit is real and can and will stand the fucking test of time. The thing about my shows that no other show gives you is purpose. What is the reason you do what some of the things that I say? Why would you think what I say makes a difference in your life? It's because no matter what, every other person in the position to have you listen to them is going off of Dr. Phil or Dear Abby. I go off life experiences that will translate to methods that you could use. So do me a favor, ask that pickup artist or whatever they call themselves nowadays, why what they say will work. Hey, excuse me. And see, they don't fucking know why what they say will work. They don't even know it'll work, if it'll work, because they don't use it. There was something special about the young men and women of yesterday. I grew up knowing I was not the smartest or baddest, but I still had qualities to lead. I can say that for all men and women I grew up with. There was something about the way we was raised that promoted leadership in us all, male or female. I really believe one of the biggest reasons we have so much violence today is that there are no leaders among the youth. None of them grew up with the leadership qualities, that could not only benefit them, but the others that was around them. See, it seems they're all followers. And they're following something they watched many years ago. And You want to know what movie I believe has a lot to do with this craziness? Scarface. I just believe it has a lot to do with this crazy way we think. And Al Pacino is damn near responsible because he played that part so good. Caller, what's up?
What's up, bud?
Nothing, man. What's happening?
I'm chilling, man. Jonathan Gentry.
Oh, this Gentry. What's up, man?
I'm chilling, man. I was sitting here thinking about the new system that we're using for sidewalk use, right?
Yeah.
And really, thinking how these individuals can transition to the council. The time frame is so different now. I'm thinking maybe we could, after individuals reach a certain lesson within the infrastructure, let them get on the council call so they can get part of the community.
You know what, man? What I think I might do is go back in there and every couple of lessons, put something in there about getting with the council.
All right, that sounds like a bomb idea, man.
Yeah, just put a couple, get with the council. It'll help you with all of this because all of them in there. Whatever I say, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, tell them to call technical support. They want to get in the council.
Okay, cool. That's what I do, man. Everything good, huh?
I'm good, man. Listening to you, man. Just, doing the ritual. Listening for the jewels.
All right.
Only I can hear because it's made for me.
All right, man. Be cool.
All right, later.
All right. Brother John, that's my technical support. The only dude that's real. Anyway, Scarface was just a movie. But the idea or the ideas that he had or promoted was, I guess, negative to me. I just wish those dudes in the streets knew it was really just a fucking movie. That motherfucker didn't exist in real life. That's why anyone who tried to be like him died. Prepare yourselves, those of you who are able, because I'm sure we know everyone is not able to soak up this raw game we kick. I can guarantee it's no different right now. Now, you guys need to understand something else. Just like the students, if they would use their calls, they could talk about whatever the fuck that was bothering them concerning the course, and I could clarify it, and then we would make a little bridge with each other. You guys can do that too. It won't be on the same shit, but damn near the same shit, because you can call in like you hear people doing. I would much rather do a show with all calls. Every show, all calls, whatever they got, bring it to me, blah, blah, blah. We will talk about it, blah, blah, blah. And I would really rather that. But either way it goes, cool. So I'm gone.